Welcome back, guys, to CEVO Season 8 at the MLG Arena. I have with me FalleN, and they've come back from a break after losing to Mouse Sports. So let's just get into that game right away. What was it that let Mouse Sports sort of, because they looked more potent with each round, and especially by the second map. So what kind of let them attain that momentum?
Well, we started pretty well in the match. I think we turned over the first half for 12-3. Then we lost the pistol round. They played really well, and after that we had a small chance of winning rounds that would be crucial, but kept evading, we kept letting them go, and then they started coming back into the match. And even pausing the game, we did a round after the pause, but we couldn't continue, so they got the first map. And Mirage, we just had a bad start. We lost the pistol round, lost both vehicles, we couldn't convert any force buy. We won the first gun round, but then they crushed us and make us come back to vehicles again, 6-1, and just couldn't play better in the second map.
Yeah, it felt like their players showed up, so like Nico and Chris J a bit. Is that another problem, that maybe your players didn't show up as much in these two maps?
I think we lost a lot of small situations where we had the advantage, like 1v1 where we knew where the guy was, and the kind of rounds that normally we don't let it go. And I think that pretty much changed the game.
So Mouse Sports are out of the way. They've gone on to the semifinals. Now you have to worry about Titan again. Is there anything extra you're going to add to your, your play style or your preparation for Titan this time around, now that they've won a game and are kind of feeling confident?
Yeah, it's hard to predict because we expected a stronger Titan in the first match. We went pretty well in the first BO3, but they did show really well against Navi, which we couldn't in the major, and Navi placed it second, so this is a strong result. We just gonna look on focus on our game again, and let's hope we can beat Titan again.
Just a question about map vetoes. Is there any map that you want to avoid playing Titan on?
I'm not sure. We are, after going to boot camps for 2 or 3 times, we pretty much can play any map, so just gonna look which map they like most and these kind of things.
Okay. You're the first team that's plays in the Americas, and it's going to be the busiest month in the Americas since who knows how long. So how do you feel about that? Because next week will be iBuy Power Cup. You'll be there, not to qualify, but just to win. Then there'll be RGN and then San Jose. Are you like preparing yourself for the slog of traveling?
Yeah, it's a lot of travels this month. And as I said, we have tournaments all weekends. We just came back from the major. We had 1 day to prepare for this tournament after the boot camp and the major itself. So it's good because we can't complain about tournaments. Having tournaments is everything a player wants. So let's keep focused and try to grab one title for us.
For those who don't follow you on social media as closely, where are you guys staying right now and playing in the U.S.?
We are playing from Lancaster, which is close to Los Angeles in California. Pretty much.
So the same location as last season for ESEA?
Yeah, same location.
Okay. And is there anything else after, well, basically after, if you qualify for ESEA, you go to Burbank. But after that, are you guys returning to Brazil as you did last time we spoke following ESWC?
No. That time we had a break. We had no tournaments to happen in July, so we went back to Brazil. This time we're going to stay to the last tournament, maybe ESEA if we qualify, so we should just go back to Brazil in 15 December probably.
But overall, you feel, because the first time we spoke, you remember, that was before a lineup change, and it was kind of like a downcast mood. But would you say that late 2015 is looking up for you guys?
Yeah, so we are pretty happy with where we're showing. I think our team is improving each day it passes. So we just want to give our 100% for this tournament that are coming. And for sure, we're going to be together next year.
Awesome. Well, best of luck in your game. And that concludes our interview here. We'll have more. Oh, actually, no. Is there anyone you want to thank? Because you guys have, you've been supported a lot this year, so that's very important for you.
Yeah, like always, I would like to thank all the people from Brazil that are cheering for us, people from South America, also some Americans that came here to the event itself, like Ryan. We met this guy on the plane. He's a big fan of us. So just like to thank our sponsors too. Thanks Steve and Luminosity for everything. And that's pretty much all. Thanks guys.
All right, so yeah, just stay tuned to HLTV's videos and we'll keep you posted.